$5. He was like, he can do that. Like, that's work.
Just make sure it's uniform. I just wanted to be uniform.
That was the question I was asking too.
Yeah,
but I thought it was uniform. It had PPVR, it had Virginia Power Back, and I couldn't get in touch with you.
It looked really good.
So official touch to me.
It looked really good.
I think it was dope.
It was dope.
I think it was dope as fuck.
It was dope.
It just wasn't matching. It's a brand, exactly. It's a brand they pushing.
Yeah, that I can respect.
It's a whole agenda.
Well, that was my
the
fault.
flight was dope. I ain't fronting. The flight was dope.
No question. But I understand where you coming from, though. It's a business thing. It's a format. It's a uniform, like you say. Everything's supposed to look a certain way because people get used to seeing that, and they. You know, they know that's the brand. When they see that, they know, okay, that's...
Respect. I didn't think about it like that. Colors. I knew I couldn't get in contact with him by vegan.
It was great. Come on, let's go.
It's good. It's good.
He just wanted to come up here and throw a little shit drops on our show.
He had to let it be known. This is what I do.
Just the next time.
Yeah, this is what I do.
You know, whatever you're doing, just make sure it look like this.
Yeah.
But it didn't look like that.
Almost.
Nah, but
that Virginia J looked just like that. Now the PBVR, that was the whole thing you had an issue with, so don't make apples and oranges. But I still respect your gangster. At the same sense. No, I get what you're saying, but it could be misconceptions within what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? That's all. It still don't, say what you're saying is incorrect.
It's correct.
With a little incorrectness.
We good to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So can I start my show, boss?
Absolutely.
All right. I like that. This is how I go down behind the scenes on T's. That shit get real. Yeah. Okay. Good evening. It is Wednesday. It is not raining today. It's shining. So that has significance within itself. So we're going to shine today. Today I have a very special guest. I have T.M.G. Lono. Hey.
What up, y'all?
Timeless.
Better.
Okay, in the building.
Better.
One of P City's own.
Definitely. Man.
One of the finest. He's out here.
Definitely.
On the streets. In the hood, giving back. Doing all what he got to do. All right. Putting in the music. Yes.
Long journey, man. Long way to go. A lot more things going on, man. A lot more in store. We just getting warmed up. We ain't even got started yet. You know what I mean?
Okay. You still at the sideline. Still at the sideline warming your feet up.
Nah, for real. But it's just that's where I'm at. I guess energetically wise. I guess.
Okay. So you on the first run up then?
Yeah.
Okay.
I ain't caught my second win yet.
Ain't caught your second. Okay, I can respect that. I like that. I like the way you put it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so today our topic is going to be grounded. Yes. How about Virginia Radio?
What is on?
Yeah, you can put it on. And you didn't give me no intro music again. But it's okay. I got my own music today, though. How about Virginia Radio?
What you trying to play from the phone?
Huh?
You trying to play from the phone?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to need that. Yes.
You got a regular phone like that? You got an iPhone like this?
I think you got an iPhone, right?
Yeah.
It's just loud.
We have a little technical issue. We're going to get back at y'all in a second.
That's all good.
It is. It's life. Look, life don't come all put together. It's a little bit of bumps and bruises along the way.
Definitely.
Share this on your page too, real quick.
I can't.
Oh, never mind. You live already.
Yeah.
Do it out. Still good?
Yeah, it won't come on though. Okay.
I'll give you a load up song real quick.
You know.
But I do need to be on my page though.
Here we go.
Now you want to share them out? You gonna start me back? What you gonna do?
Whatever you want to do. I can play a song if you want to do that. Now you can just start. You playing some music, bro?
Mm-hmm.
That's you?
Oh, bet you got it.
Yeah, Coy, what up, man?
Long
Telling y'all my life is songs,
T.Y.M.L.I.S.
man.
Timeless.
Album
Lono.
streaming on all digital platforms.
In my city, all you see is crime. Bullets fly, children die, and the women cry. Niggas do their prison time, then recidivize.
It's real personal for me right here. You know what I mean? I really got a lot off my chest in this. You know what I mean? It's a real place I was in, man. I had been down for a minute. Missing my family, you know what I mean? Missing the people I love. Just reflecting on life and the sequence of events that it took place over the years, you know what I mean? You know, I just let it come out, you know what I'm saying? That's just where I was at with it, you know what I mean? I'm looking at what's going on as opposed to how I was when I left and the transition of coming home and see what's going on now, you know what I mean? And just addressing what I feel need to be addressed. Telling y'all my life in songs, man. You know what I mean? You know, and time to stand for so many other things, man. T.Y.M.L.I.S life is special, you know what I mean? I stand on that, you know what I mean? Like, you're gonna see more and more about that that's coming, you know what I mean? A lot of things under construction. Take your money, let it stack, man. Time your moves, life is strategic, you know what I mean? This year, my legend is solidified, man. I got that from my brother. My brother gave me that one, man. So Don, salute the general, man. Jit, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, you know, a lot of acronyms, but anything, man, that's positive, man, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna motivate you, inspire you, man. You know, I come from, you know, the rough, man, the bottom, you know what I mean? We ain't have much coming up, just like every other, you know, black household coming up in these areas that we come up in, you know what I mean, you know, and we ain't had a whole lot, man, so we had to grind for everything, you know what I'm saying, you know, not saying that everybody got to grind for it, you know what I mean, so I ain't trying to undermine nobody else's grind, you know, everybody's struggle is real to them, so it ain't, you know, ain't nothing towards that, but at the same time, you know what I mean, like, I'm just telling y'all my life in songs, man. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, man. I really couldn't put it no other way. You know what I mean?
So throughout that transition and throughout your life's experiences, what do you say or would you say has kept you grounded throughout those days and those phases? And it could be multiple things because at different phases it requires different things. So. And saying that, or understanding that, first, before I ask you a question, can I give you the definition of grounded?
True indeed.
Okay, so the definition of grounded is someone or something stable, sincere, practical, or firmly established, or an aircraft or pilot that is being kept from flying. One who makes good decisions and is sensible, mentally and emotionally stable, down to earth, admirably sensible, realistic, and unpretentious. Now let me tell you what, I'm gonna break down all that, but I'm gonna ask you a question I ain't forget. Okay, so unpretentious, I want to break down that word because a lot of people don't know what that word means, and I ain't being funny because I had to look it up myself to really grasp the real true understanding. So unpretentious can be modest. That's what one word is, or one definition would describe it as, but is not attempting to impress others with an appearance of greater importance or cultural importance than anyone else, or than one deserves or has. So I'm gonna tell you why I chose to read y'all the air pilot one, right? Because I feel like, oh no, shut up. I'm gonna wait for you to tell your story, then I'm gonna interject with my little reasons why I picked all the definitions. But that's why I wanted to explain what grounded was, so maybe when I ask you that, it can broaden on how you felt that you were grounded.
Okay, so your question was, repeat the question again.
Okay, I didn't say a lot.
So I can stick to the question that you asked.
And you're correct. I like that about you, see? Grounded. The question was, what kept you grounded throughout the transitions? What I say? I had a two-part to that. What kept you grounded?
Basically, what kept me grounded.
Yeah.
First and foremost, you know what I'm saying, the main thing that kept me grounded, man, was the higher power, you know what I'm saying. I ain't here to, I understand everybody got their own way of looking at that and, how they deal with that. So, and I ain't here to, say what's right or what's wrong, but at the end of the day, just understanding that it's something greater than me. You know what I mean? Something to lean on when them times where I felt like it won't know where else to turn to. You know what I mean? Like, I understood and I really believed that, and I still believe, and I continue to believe, and I continue to strive, because I understand that even at my greatest moments, it's something greater. You know what I'm saying? It's something better. So, and when you're going through them trials and them tribulations, man, that's just the price. That's the cost that come with living. You know what I'm saying? Everything got a price on it. You know what I mean? So it's just the price that we pay. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, just understanding that there is, something working outside of me in my favor. You know what I mean? That was the main thing. And then, having people that love me and that I love and that I wanna be there for and grind for, man. Help. They help me, we help each other, and let's live this life. Let's make the best of this thing while we here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, facts.
Like that was another thing. That was another thing that kept me grounded. You know what I'm saying? Understanding that it ain't gotta end here. You know what I'm saying? This ain't gotta be how your story ends. It's all in your hands. What you gonna do to make it better? You know what I'm saying? And I woke up every day with that on my mind. So every day, that's how I strive. Like, all right, this is what I'm chasing. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm trying to do. This is what I want to present to the world. This is what I feel like the world need to see, the world need to hear. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to take the proper steps, the necessary steps to getting it heard and getting it seen. You know what I mean? And, God willing, man, I'm going to get to where I'm trying to get to. Or it is what it is. My journey will go how I go on the way there. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't stirring off the road. You know what I mean?
I ain't giving up.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's just the signs right there, man. So just understanding that, as long as you waking up, man, you got another day, another chance, another breath, another opportunity to make your situation different. You know what I'm saying? To make changes. You know what I mean? For the better. You know what I'm saying? Because change ain't always for the better. You know what I mean? So just understanding that you got a chance. If it's something about your situation you don't like, you got the opportunity to make it right now.
Yeah, you got
You know what I'm saying? And I understand everything ain't just 1, 2, 3, ABC. You just get it done like that. But you can still take the necessary steps to getting it done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because life ain't nothing but a series of choices.
So
normally it builds up to the choices you made. Some things that happen to us is out of our control, but most things that happen to us are in our control.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah,
That's
I
true.
totally agree with that.
I agree. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, my family, man, God, family, man, they just wanting to live the best life I can live, man, where I got a chance. Man, I got a lot of brothers that stumbled along the way, man, that failed, you know what I'm saying? I got, I lost my brother, you know what I'm saying? I got a homeboy, man, I just got off the phone with several of them, you know what I mean? I talk to them all the time. I mean, fat kid over your head, big dog, you know what I mean? Like, that's my brother, you know what I'm saying? Like, they in situations where they can't be the best them or live their life the way that they can. So reflecting on that and just knowing that I ain't got no excuse. You know what I'm saying? I'm able-bodied. I'm able-minded. I'm healthy. I'm free. I'm alive.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Definitely. I listen something to that, but yeah, definitely appreciate that, bro. You know what I mean?
Loud facts.
Loud fact, you already. But yeah. So just knowing that, man, there's brothers that's really in situations where they can't do nothing to make their, I ain't gonna say they can't do nothing, but it's limitations on what they can do. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I'm out here, you know what I mean? And they say the sky's the limit, you know what I mean? I heard somebody else say it's only the view, you know what I mean? So it is what it is. It's all in you. How bad you want it, how bad you gonna grind for it.
So,
you know what I mean?
From what you have expressed to me, right? Could you say that it's your understanding and or your loyalty that keeps you grounded a certain way? Because it seems like you have an understanding of life, right? So you put things in perspective and maybe with principles, right? And then you have a loyalty to your family and your bros and, you know. So, could you say that those attributes keep you grounded as well?
True indeed. True indeed. And just understanding that, like I said, I feel like I got a story to tell, man, that need to be heard. I feel like it's people that can learn from the things that I've been through. I mean, I feel like I can share some insight, and maybe it's somebody going through something that, you know, maybe they don't understand what they're going through. You know what I mean? And because I done traveled through some lanes, you know, these youngins out here, man, they going through it. I sympathize with them. You know what I'm saying? I don't judge them. You know what I mean? I don't point the finger at them because I understand, like, they in situations, real life situations where they got to make real life decisions, and they ain't really had, you know, they don't, you know, they just going off what they know, what they know at the time. They making the best decision that they feel is for them, and not always what they feel is the best decision, like all of us, you know what I'm saying? So just understanding that maybe I can say something more, maybe I can spark something that, or create a situation where it may deter somebody. I can't, you know, I understand I'm one person, I can't save everybody, but like they say, man, if you can save one, then you know what I mean? You done your job. You put some work in. You gave back. You contributed. You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to get my contribution. So that's what keep me grounded, man. My will to give, man. My will to win. I mean, my will to just spread that love, man. Just be out here grinding, man. I mean, letting them know, man, no matter what you go through, bro, no matter what, man, as long as you here, you can do it. You can do it. Whatever you want, what's on your heart, bro. What you want to do. All right, and how you got to go do that. All right, now let's get to it. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. You know what I mean?
Okay. So, with all of that and understanding all of that, right, and all your experiences and feelings, so how did that mold you as an artist? TMG, Lono, how did that mold you?
Definitely, definitely directly, like, have effect on my music because I draw off of my experiences. You know what I'm saying? Like, I draw off of the things that I'm going through, the emotions that I'm feeling. You know what I mean? So whatever it is that I'm going through, whatever stumbles, whatever triumphs, victories, you know what I'm saying, defeats, whatever come my way, you know what I mean? That's what I'm gonna share in my music. You know what I mean? I'm gonna draw directly off of that. So I guess it's the lessons in that help me grow and help me build as an artist, and then just trying to every time, you know, be better, come harder, like, you know, just be great, like, you know, be the best you. You know what I'm saying? Be the best you. Be the best you every time, man. You came hard that time. See if you can challenge yourself to do it a little different this time, or come a little hard. You know what I mean? Say something else this time. You know what I mean? So.
Be the best version
yeah,
of yourself.
Man, so
that's dope. That's dope.
That's the science right there.
I agree with that whole thing.
Yeah.
You should always be the best version of yourself.
Definitely.
And that's all you know how to be.
Definitely.
Is
That's
yourself.
all you can be.
So,
that's
all you got control over too.
Definitely.
Exactly all you should want to be.
Yeah.
I like the way you put that. Yeah, most definitely all you should want to be. Because for real though, J. Cole said it best when he says no such thing as a life that's better than yours.
No
man.
question. No
Like
such
what?
thing as a life that's better than yours. Yes, sir. That joint got me through some serious.
Me also.
Some hard times,
you hear
man.
me?
Definitely.
Going to the yard working early. What
Make
is
you
it?
love yourself.
Gotta love yours. You hear
Love
me?
yours, man.
What?
Definitely.
You gotta know it.
Definitely.
The grass sometimes may be green on the other side, but
Yeah.
oftentimes it is not.
Exactly.
Do you understand?
Indeed.
Listen.
Indeed.
Talk to the people.
That's true fact.
For real.
Mhm.
Listen. Okay, so now going into a little bit of your feel free to call in 964-9367 powered by Virginia
Call
Radio.
in, man. Powered by Virginia Radio. Loud facts.
Timeless, the Lono in the building. Okay,
Yeah,
I like
man.
that.
We working, man. We grinding out here, man.
Peace
My
City,
man.
baby,
Y'all
in the
come through,
building.
man.
My homie,
A
my
lot of
ace.
love, a lot of good energy out here, man. A lot of platforms, areas to come share what it is you got, man. You know what I'm saying? Tell us what you got going on. How can we grow off of that? How can we learn from that? How can we build off that? How can we connect and make our situations work for everybody, each other? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You know, you do this, okay, I do that. All right, so we can do this then. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's the signs, man. That's how you build. That's how you add on.
Facts.
I mean,
Come on
that's
now.
tough, man.
Talk to
You
the
know?
people, the Lono. Tell them how you feel.
Definitely.
That's right.
Definitely.
Okay. So now getting into your personal, just a little bit of your background, being incarcerated, what were the effects of the incarceration? And before I say that, that was one of the reasons why I chose to read the definition of grounded as being as an aircraft or a pilot that is kept from flying. Because when you're incarcerated, you are kept from being able to be mobile, being able to move freely, being able to flow, being able to have control over oneself. For real, for real. I mean, you can control your true self, but you can't control, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
the physical aspect.
So what were some of the effects that either tested or molded your groundness?
Man. So like, definitely, man, being away for a long time, you know what I'm saying? Not that, you know, but yeah, being away for a long time, man, like it's time away. But yet and still things still going forward, things still going on. So it's people that you know and you love dearly, but without that connection, without growing together and building together, sometimes these same people you know, as time go on, they're not the same. We all change, we all do different, you know what I'm saying, move in different ways. So the effect that it had, you know what I mean, it put strains on relationships, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It you know, and there's no fault to either side, you know what I mean? You know, everybody got they path to walk, you know what I mean? Everybody gotta move how they move, you know what I mean? But it put strains on relationships, man. It isolated me from society, you know what I mean? Shielded me off. So a lot of things that I learned as I knew them, I had to unlearn and relearn. You get what I'm saying? Because it no longer operates this way. It's not this way anymore. You gotta do this like this, and you gotta do that like that. You know what I mean? So in that sense, it you know, it had a lot of positive effects, you know what I'm saying? You know, not to speak on just the negative effects, you know what I'm saying? It had a lot of positive effects. Like, it put me in a place where I really had to look inside self and really make some decisions, you know what I'm saying? As a man, as a, you know, as a son, as a brother, as me, as who I am, you know what I mean? So it was in there where I learned a lot about myself, you know what I'm saying? I figured out things about myself that made me better, you know what I'm saying? For 6 years, I was a teacher aide. I never knew that I could get in classrooms and run curriculums and help and aid people in getting their GDs and things of that nature, and they did it themselves, but it felt great to be a part of the process. You know what I'm saying? It, you know,
big right
there.
That's dope.
You know what I mean?
Facts, baby.
All right, now I see you out there, Miss Cookie.
So you build, you know what I'm saying? It like I say, man, and it was like I used to tell the students too, man. They used to be like, "Yo, that's what's up, bro. You taught me that." You know what I'm saying? Thank you. And I'm like, yo, we teaching each other right now. The fact that, like I tell them, if I don't know them all, but yo, we can learn it together. You know what I'm saying? If we don't know, but the thing about it was, what came out of that was me knowing that people depended on me to know something made me responsible. So it made me say, all right, I got to know this. I got to learn. So it kept me on my toes. You get what I'm saying? It kept me strong. It kept me sharp. Like, so it's like, yo, you helping me. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? It's a lot of these things that I misplaced the thought about. Like, I don't even, but having to go through it again, I'm relearning this again, and it's necessary. I need it. You know what I'm saying? You know, so it had a lot of positive effects, man. Like I said, man, it just brought a lot of things out of me, man. Let me tap into a lot of places I ain't know. You know what I mean?
Okay,
that's what
okay.
It was.
You can play that. I like that. Play.
Oh yeah, that's that Let 'Em Hate.
Go ahead, play that. You know that I like that
Yeah,
song. You're not playing that. You play
that's
that.
off the album. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool, man. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey. Yeah.
Oh, you niggas shit.
Real talk, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, so that was just me, man. Just you know, you gonna always have naysayers, man. You know what I'm saying? You gonna always have people that don't see a vision, don't believe, and that's cool. There's no, you know, it's a whole world full of people, man. We all feel and feel different emotions and move different. That's what make us great. You know what I'm saying? That's what make us unique. That's what make us who we are. So, you know, at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Like, it's cool if you ain't with it. You know what I mean? But ain't no need to speak down or, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I'm gonna ball harder. I'm gonna come harder every time. You know what I'm saying? Every time I'm gonna come stronger, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that ain't to those that's with it and that's rocking with it and loving it. But if you feel some type of way about it and you ain't rocking with it and you got something to say about it, then definitely. You know what I'm saying? Definitely I'm talking to you. You know what I mean? You know, but for those that's with it, man, they understand the struggle. They directly relate to the struggle. And yo, man, I'm trying to win for all of us. You know what I'm saying? When one of us, that's why I rock, I rock with everybody's music. You got something going on, let me check that out, bro. You know what I mean? Let me see what's going on. Let me rock with that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna share your junk. I'm gonna rock your junk because at the end of the day, like, yo, we gotta support each other. We gotta rock with each other. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And it's enough food for all us to eat.
Yes, sir.
Oh, got a light. Hold on. We have somebody calling in.
Okay. We got a caller.
How about Virginia Radio T Spills? How may I help you this evening?
Hi. I have a question. I'm listening to your podcast, so I want to ask your special guest a question.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. What's up?
Okay, so my question is, I know you talked about being in prison for some time. So how was the transition and when you first got out from prison, like trying to get back into society and just, you know, introduce yourself back into society and not, I guess, regress and go back?
Oh man, all right. So that was a wild transition. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you come into a situation where you've been far removed for quite some time, and you gonna be tested. You know what I'm saying? They say the devil be busy. You know what I mean? The devil be working. So it's like you run into situations. It was all in me. It's like I say, it's a day to day. It's day to day. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like I say, I just stay focused, stay grounded, stay grinding. But like, it was a wild transition, man, because I had spoke on it a minute ago. You had like I say, I had people, you know what I mean, that situations where I thought that it would never take place or never occur this way, and they occur that way, and you left here to figure it out. It's like I'm a baby back in the world trying to learn everything over again while I can't walk myself, but weight is being put on me. You get what I'm saying? For lack of a better way to put it, you know what I'm saying, for the best analogy I can give. But at the same time, man, I stay positive. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I keep the high power first, you know, and just keep moving, man. You know what I mean? If it ain't about, you know, something positive, something beneficial, then I ain't with it. If it ain't benefiting my family or, you know, benefiting the movement, timeless, the situation, or, you know what I'm saying, or somebody else's situation, not just about what I can get, but what I can give, you know, how we can help each other, man, I ain't with it. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, you know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, that's real. That's a good, thank you. That's a good response. And that even applies to people who haven't been in lockdown. Definitely. Okay.
Yeah, that's love, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate you for calling in.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. Take care.
All right, thank you for calling in. All right. Okay, so what were some of your motivators?
Oh, wow, man.
Into the game.
Man, so we just speaking about life in general, or?
I mean, you can speak about life in general. You can speak about specifically as being an artist, whichever way you want to cater to.
I'm one of those people, man. I get motivated by anything, man. You know what I'm saying? Whether I'm looking at it to motivate me not to do that, you know what I'm saying, or motivate me to study that and see how can I learn, how can I grow from that. You know what I'm saying? So. Everything, you know what I'm saying? Anybody that's doing something, man, like I'm motivated by success stories. I'm motivated by seeing the underdogs win. You know what I mean? I'm one of them dudes, you know what I mean? Some people have it easier than others, you know what I mean? And that's not because it's always a grind, you know, like we speak about the top and things of that nature, but like I say, it's always a grind, because even if you get there, the quote unquote top, you gotta stay there. You gotta remain there. It ain't about getting there. Who gonna still be there when it's smoke clear, when it's all said and done. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's just, you know, that's just the size, man. You know what I mean? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, how do the titles of being an artist have been incarcerated when you were a prisoner, being a man, being a community activist? What kind of things let me say how would I word this? How does these titles affect or effect your groundedness, if any?
Well, yeah, I could definitely say that it got to, you know what I mean? Because then holding that, with any title comes responsibility if you true to that title. If you own that and you live to that, then you responsible for what that title holds and what that title brings. You know what I'm saying? So, in knowing that, you know what I mean? And knowing that, you understand that you gotta operate a certain way. You know what I mean? You're gonna be held accountable. You know what I mean? So you gotta move a certain way. So it directly, you know what I mean, relates and it affected. So that's more so like just going through any type of situation, any lesson in life, man. You know what I mean? You know, you hold these titles and you held accountable. So you gotta make sure you uphold them, what you uphold. You know what I mean? And living up to that. You know what I mean? You say you this, you say you that. You gotta be that. You know what I mean? You gotta own that. You know what I mean?
It is an action.
You know, a lot of people want the, you know, they want the benefits, the rewards without the work. You know what I mean? That ain't how life works. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Jenny can say it best. They got two places with people like that.
Yeah, no question.
Dishes or the trenches.
Yes, sir, you know what I mean? So it is what it is, man. So just understanding that, man, you just gotta operate a certain way. Move how you move. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's all here.
Okay.
Yo, this dope right here too, man.
You like this?
Yeah, like I
appreciate you, sir.
You know, for a long time I watched interviews, artists being interviewed and things of that nature. So, you know, this is actually my first official interview. You know what I mean?
Well, this is actually my first official interviewee.
So, okay, so that's dope. That's a milestone.
So we did that so good together.
Yeah, definitely. That's a milestone, man. You know what I mean? But I used to, loud facts, man. Loud facts, bro. And we did it right here, man.
Right
you know
here.
How about Virginia Radio? Definitely. You know what I mean?
Where you gonna grind the starve, you better understand what is going on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, man.
So, okay. Ask you a lot of questions. Would you like to play a song right quick?
Definitely, man.
All right.
Definitely,
What
man.
song would you be playing for us now?
We can run that. We can run. That's that Mount Promise.
Okay, Mount
was gone for a year. Only people there was you, Grandma Georgia Kid.
This is personal right here, though. That's that pressure on me, my joint. But this right here, though. Hey, listen. I think I really try to capture the experience of the household that I grew up around and things of that nature. How, you know, certain experiences, you know, timeless come from the timeless try in with the experiences. I'll speak about that later, but the experiences that I was going through, a lot of my homeboys was going through the same thing. A lot of people I knew was going through the same thing, dealing with these situations, because we all come from the same area, we simply with the same, we got, you know, a lot of the same options, and we make our own decisions along the way. That's right, you know. But in writing this song, man, I try to, you know what I'm saying, try to capture that, you know what I mean, and really paint a picture, tap into them emotions, try to put you right where I was at when I was going through what I was going through, you know what I'm saying, and really get intricate and detailed. This was going on, so when you hear that, you know, like, oh yeah, bro really was, you know what I'm saying, like he meant that, you know what I mean, yeah, you know. I really dug in on that joint, man. I said some things, man. You know, I did that verse with my grandma, man. That's my favorite part of the song, man. You know what I mean? Grandma been my biggest fan since I wrote my first rhyme, man. You know what I mean? And I was playing the drums, elementary school, and trying to, you know what I mean? Grandma, she won't tripping about the noise or none of that. She, yo, you know what I mean? So, yeah, man. You know what I mean? One time for Granny D, man, the diva, man.
Shout out again.
My lady, man, Granny D the diva, man. My lady there.
Okay, Granny D.
Man. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? You know, I had to, you know what I mean, do that song for them, you know what I mean? You know, for the times that I felt like I won't living up to what I know they instilled in me, you know what I mean? So, but at the same time, I ain't perfect. I'm gonna keep it going, baby.
But see, what we have to realize, though, as parents, though, for our children, we have high expectations of them, right? But we were also children ourselves, so we have to understand, just like our parents have to understand, that despite what good or maybe not even so good knowledge, information, experiences, etc., that they expose us to, whether good or bad, we still gonna choose our own choices and our own path, because different things are gonna intrigue us along the way. Like, everybody had different things that intrigued them along the way. Like, it's nothing new under the sun, and what they mean by that is not necessarily the same actions, even though so often the same actions are repeated. It's just the same things, the same idea, the rebelliousness, the finding your own way, the venturing, the tempting or whatever. Yeah. So yeah, I just had to talk about it. You know,
no question. Going in. Talking.
That's
what we're here for. That's what we're here for. Tell them. Let them know.
So, I mean, that's just, I mean, but it's so crazy because I love the way that you still have so much regard for them and so much high regard for them that you even felt it necessary to even make the song. You know what I'm saying? To express.
For the mamas, man. What would the world be without? Would be no world.
There would be no world. I'll agree to say.
Would be no world without mamas, man. I mean, like, y'all the greatest, man.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Thank you. I receive that for all the women. Come on, women. I receive it for all of us. Yes.
Real talk, man.
Because we are dope.
High regard, man. You know what I mean? High regard, man. Most high regard. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Word. Definitely, though. Definitely. Okay. Okay.
I was real smooth for a minute, y'all. Y'all knew it was coming. Anybody who know me know it's loud facts and loud calls. You understand? That's what I'm doing, y'all. Because I'm trying to hide. That's because I'm trying to be lady, okay? So let's get back to the interview.
Brody.
Now,
yeah, sure.
What was I talking about? Can we talk about grandpa? Okay, so, you kind of told me that. What are your goals
Oh,
Mr. Lono.
Okay.
As far as being an artist and individually, or whichever one you prefer to divulge.
Man, just you know, right now, man, you know, I focus on. I think down the line, of course. Definitely think down the line, and I try to line things up for down the line. But yet and still, we can only deal with what's right here in front of our face. You know what I mean? At the same time, so, you know, ultimately, right now, man, it's just pushing Timeless as a brand. You know what I'm saying? Getting Timeless bigger. You know what I mean? Making the people aware. You know what I mean? I was about to get into that, definitely, but that's cool though. Thank you.
Yeah, I want you to promote that.
But,
Go ahead.
Timeless, man. Timeless Music Group, man, is basically, you know what I mean, my label. You know what I'm saying? It's something that I'm pushing. You know what I mean? My brand, Timeless Apparel. You know what I mean? And like I told you before, is telling y'all my life and songs initially. You know what I mean? What it stem from, because of course it stem from the music, but Timeless come from, you know, something being endless, you know what I'm saying, without time. And the reason why the music is timeless, because music stem from, you know, experience, emotions, and we as humans all deal with the same experiences and emotions at different times, different places, you know what I mean, different areas in our life, you know what I mean, and we express that through our music, through art and different things. That's why, like I say all the time, you can listen. I was born in the '80s, and I can listen to, you know, some songs from the '60s and the '70s and whatever, you know what I mean, and still vibe with it and still resonate and be right there with them. You know what I mean? The same way, I'm pretty sure, like, like I said, I grew up off a certain era of hip hop, a certain way of music, but yet I still relate to the new style. And I heard and it motivate me, it inspired me, it put chills on me the same way that did. You know what I mean? So, and it's just to say that it's because we all share the same experiences, we all going through the same things, and telling y'all my life in songs is synonymous to telling your life in songs, because at some point in time, I'm pretty sure you shared some of these emotions. I'm pretty sure you felt some of this, or you seen some of this, or you went through some of this. You know what I mean? So that's where the whole Timeless thing came from. You know what I mean? You know, and through that, you know what I mean, just using it, the acronym to push other things. You know what I mean? Other areas of life that I stand on. Teaching young man's life is special. You know what I mean? Like, I really feel like that's important. You know what I mean?
It is.
You know, I get, you know, I feel like we kind of, I mean, society, the world, music, things just, Lord Banks said a bar in one of his verses a long time ago. He said negativity spread faster. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what it is, you know what I mean? People gravitate towards that. You know what I mean? That's what get their ear. And it's cool because it's entertainment. You know what I mean? We express ourselves the way we express ourselves. You know what I mean? And that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But I really feel like we definitely still gotta stick to what's important. Be grounded. You know what I'm saying? Set the tone. Understand that certain things is just not. It just won't be tolerated. It can't be tolerated. It's not acceptable. You know what I mean? And once it's swept under the rug and made acceptable and it's okay, then it's just okay. You know what I mean? So it's just certain things, man. You know what I mean? I just feel, you know, I stand on, you know what I mean? And I want to express that to them. You know what I mean? Not trying to tell nobody how to live or what to do, but just give you another perspective, another way to look at it. And maybe you will say, oh, okay, because so often I found people in places and I'd be like, bro, like, you know what I mean? But, you know, this is how I would deal with it, or not to tell you what to do, but this is how I think about it, or this is what I feel. And they say, you know what, bro, I ain't even see it like that. You right.
But see, you know, delivery has a lot to do with everything. Like I told you before, you always had a good delivery. Even when we were younger, we used to rap and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You used to always say you had a good delivery. That was what was going to take you. And that's what it is. See, delivery is everything. That's the reason why our children listen to other people opposed to ourselves, because the delivery. When you're compassionate about something, your delivery whack a little bit because you got too much emotion behind it. If you acting out of emotion, it's not getting relayed properly. Well, a person is not that has so much tied attachments can talk to you at a more calmer pace because they don't really have an expectation or expectancy of you. They just actually just won't see you as you are and just work with you as you are. You see what I'm saying? Because it's easier for me to relay certain things to you opposed to sometimes my own children, even though they listen, but it's still different because my delivery whack when I come to them. Even when I come, that's why I have to have just regular conversations because if not, they miss the whole message. So that's so dope that you say that, and that's so dope that you're giving back in that manner.
Yeah, man, it's a lot more I'm gonna do for the kids, man. Y'all gonna see a lot more coming from me. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to like I've been having, like I tried for Mother's Day. I tried to, do a little kickball game. I had a cookout, you know what I mean? We had food, drinks, you know what I'm saying? We just did it again last weekend. Yeah. I'm trying to do more of that, man, to bring the people together on some good vibes, though. You know what I'm saying? Try to X out the bad energy, the bad tension, man. Let's get out here, man. Let's have fun, man. Let's live, man. Let's let these kids come outside and play, bro. Like, let's enjoy this life while we here, man. You know what I mean? There's too many falling for nonsense, man, senseless mess, man. You know what I'm saying? So let's get out here, man, and let's get that vibe back. Let's get that energy back, man. That summertime cookout. You know what I mean? Everybody out dancing, drinking, having fun, man. You know what I mean? Like, let's get that back, man. Let's create that again. That's what I stand on. That's what I'm gonna push. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the whole. So through that, we create dialogue. You know what I'm saying? We create situations where we can talk, we can build in a peaceful manner. You know what I'm saying? And we can vibe. You know what I'm saying?
But just like you said right earlier about who was it that said it?
Banks, negativity spread faster.
So when you understand that, you got to understand because you're doing something positive. It's going to take just a little while longer for them to catch on. It doesn't mean it's not going to come into fruition. It just means it's going to take just a little bit longer. It's going to catch on. People going to come, you're going to see. Yeah, exactly.
Things come through consistency.
So once you you keep presenting yourself consistent as you are. I'm just telling you that because I just want to keep encouraging you because I believe in your vision. You know what I'm saying? So I want you to just continue to do it despite of the numbers, despite of the outlook. Because at the end of the day, the people that you needed to touch, the people that you needed to see, the people that needed to view or beat, they were. The people that were going to cause you chaos, disaster, or mischief, or anything else. Or maybe they didn't have your best interest in mind, didn't show up. Why? Because they didn't show up. You see what I'm saying? They'll catch on. It don't mean a bad people or against you or none of that. I'm not saying none of that. It just simply means that sometimes it takes people just a little while longer to catch on to you. And I know that also well because it takes people so long to catch on to me. But it's okay though. And I understand that and I respect that and it's cool. But then sometimes you got to really realize how dope as fuck you are. Because guess what? Like I ain't even riding my own self, but I'm about to tell you something. Look, when you so dope, right?
Talk to him. Talk to him.
It's not that they jealous or whatever. It's just simply that when you come in the room, you got a shift, a certain type of shift, a certain type of power that shifts the atmosphere when you come in the room. Some people embrace you, some people push you away. But we got to call. Hold on.
We got to call.
How about Virginia ready? Uh-oh. T-Spears, baby.
What's up? What's up?
Hey, what's going on, people? This is L-News, Lipstick Confessions.
Hey, amazing. Lipstick Confessions. What's going on, babe? What you got to say for the people?
Yes, I had a quick question for you as well as for your guests.
Okay, you can answer his first.
Yes. So what would be some things that, being that y'all recognize that people don't always, catch on, and outside of the consistency, what things have you guys actually already started to implement, like changes as far as maybe the audience that you reach out to, or perhaps who you market to? Are you all more open to talk to different people, or what have you guys done as well as the consistency to help?
You want to go first?
No, you can go first.
Okay. So. Well, for T.Y.M.L.I.S, for what I got going on, to be honest, man, like I got a small team. You know what I mean? We work and we build. I'm open to. I'm learning as I go. You know what I mean? I don't have all the answers. I don't know everything. You know what I mean? But to get somewhere, sometimes you just gotta put yourself out there. You gotta ask questions. You gotta, you know what I mean? And you arrange things, you hope for the best, how things go. I have been, like I said, I put my album out, you know what I mean? Like I said, I've been having little cookouts, you know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. Just building, just reaching out, asking questions. I got a lot of other things going on, things I can't really, you know, it was a sudden question, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't really got a lot of time to really build, but it's a lot of things in the working. But again, like I say, I don't have all the answers. I don't know everything. So it's a learn as you go process too. You know what I mean? So if it's some information that can be revealed, you know what I mean, that can help speed along the process, I'm always open to listen. You know what I mean?
Excellent. Okay, now, well, don't forget this weekend we have a networking event, the peace weekend with the Loud House. So that'll be a good spot to be able to come out and network as well, and just see what everyone has going on and how one another can build with each other. So,
okay, could you DM me like the information, like the location and things of that nature, the time?
I was definitely gonna shout that out,
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah.
The 18th, the 19th, and the 20th
Okay,
at
definitely.
614 East Pembroke, Hampton, Virginia.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
PBVR. You're gonna see
Definitely
Grind the
shout out.
Starve on the outside.
That's what's up.
Don't worry, I was gonna promote it, baby. Look.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
I
That's
got
what's
you.
up.
I just had to let my guests do
Always
this
open
thing.
to
Don't
network,
worry, I was
man. See
ending
what's
up
going
with
on, man.
Loud.
I'm open to all of that. You
It's
know what I
Loud
mean?
birthday too. It's Father's Day.
Okay.
It's a man's
Okay.
weekend to do a little bit of
Yes, sir.
things.
Yes, sir.
Get it? Oh, let me show you. Oh, yes.
what about you, Titi? What's some things that you have noticed that you've done differently, as well as adding on your consistency as well? Well, you've always been consistent, but adding more into what you have going.
Yeah. I love you for that. That was so sweet. Thank you. I'm trying good. But walking in my boldness, man, I had to really realize how dope I was, how good I was, how brilliant I was, all of what I had to bring. So, like, really walking in my boldness. I had the consistency already because I was forced into that. So, you already know I had that. But, like, really walking in my boldness and my consistency, because just like real recognize real and fake recognize fake, people recognize when you don't recognize you. You know what I'm saying? It's a vibe you put off. It's a certain type of way you hold your head. It's the way you look at them. You know what I'm saying? I had to fix that, So once I fixed that, it's been like my wings have spread like an eagle, and I'm just soaring in the sky. You heard me? And I'm loving it, and it is amazing.
Are we mirror reflections of one another?
Yes,
we are.
ma'am. So, sister, you better know it, baby, because you are dope as fuck yourself,
We're
baby.
going to put the best in each other. It's definitely, I'm going to continue to chime in. I'm definitely, I'm looking forward to being able to see you soon. I got to take care of most stuff will work real quick first. I got a last minute email, so I'm definitely going to keep chiming in. And I love what you guys are doing. Keep going. Definitely keep moving.
Love this, man. This is love. Thank you for everything. Thank you for everything. So I hope to see you at the event. I'll be there. I'm going to slide through.
Okay.
You said it's the 18th and 19th.
18th, 19th, and 20th.
One of them days I'm going to slide through there.
Yeah, I'm going to be here Friday and Saturday, I
See what's
believe.
going on.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So
Y'all
that's what's up.
continue. Have a great evening.
Thank you for calling in.
Ivy. My boo babe. Okay, look at you, Loud. Okay, so back to you, Mr. Lono. So were you did you finish saying everything you wanted to say about that first?
Well, I did wanna expound a little bit more on timeless and what we got, you know what I'm saying,
ahead.
what's going
Tell
on,
people
you know
where
what
they
I'm
can
saying.
find you and all that.
And just what's going on with TMG Lono, you know what I'm saying. I got a t-shirt line, like I said, man, timeless apparel, man. I brought some man here, man. So I can
show the people what you
so I
got.
can show, hold up.
Show the people
Y'all can
what you
see.
got.
See what's up, you know what I mean.
We accept all donations here, man.
Yes, we accept all donations at PBBR. High Virginia Radio. He said send it to Loud Facts. Y'all know him. loud seaboards on the
We
board.
love gifts. We love gifts.
We love his gifts. And this is about to be his birthday.
You know what I mean? But
Hold on, let me see because you ain't got it in the camera
Yeah,
right. I got you. Because you ain't doing
different
right.
flavors. You know what I
Got
mean?
that one.
Okay, that's the one he got on.
Yeah.
Okay, fire.
And it's just a few, you know what I'm saying?
Do I got it right?
Different.
Okay, yeah, I got it.
Different colors and all that, you know what I mean? But
Okay.
yeah, man. So this the T-shirt line, man. It's just to help spread the awareness of what T.Y.M.L.I.S is and what T.Y.M.L.I.S is about. You know what I mean? Like I say, man, take your money, let it stack, bro. Like I didn't really grow up knowing how to be financially savvy, like how to, you know what I mean, understand the finances and how to make it work for you. It was a learning process for me. You know what I'm saying? Some people got it, some people had people that was right there. Some people just innately just had the discipline in it. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
The ability to know and how to, you know what I mean? And you know, it's a situation where, you know, I had to learn and things of that nature. So the acronym, man, take your money, man, let it stack, man, just holding on to your paper, you know what I'm saying, and putting it in the right places, you know what I'm saying, making it work, man. Again, teach a young man's life is special, you know what I'm saying, and still was right in these youngins, man, you know what I'm saying.
Correct.
They the future, they gonna be the ones playing with your seeds, you know what I'm saying. As you can see, it's a lot of youngins killing these youngins, man, you know what I'm saying. They kids killing kids. You know what I'm saying? So it's important that us, the ones that know better, this ain't even for those that don't know. This for those that do know, because you held to a different standard.
Exactly.
Once you know, you can't go back to not knowing. You hell, whether you try to act, whether you choose to act on it or you don't. You know what I mean? So
Go on there, talk to the people.
you know what I mean? And I'm not, you know, this just for those that know, man, you know what I mean? Like, it's important that us, we connect and we link and we create something, you know what I'm saying, you know, outside of what's going on, because I know I've seen it's people that is doing things, you know what I'm saying, there's people that's doing things, it's just that, again, it go back to what we said, the negativity spread faster, they don't really speak about those things, you know what I mean, you don't get as many shares and likes and things of that nature for stuff like that, you know what I mean, but it's important that we create more of that, you know what I mean, because that's gonna help balance out what's going on with you know, we can't like I said, we can't stop everything, we can't clear up everything, we ain't got all the answers, but if enough of us get more active and get more involved, then it'll definitely make an impact, you know what I mean. So that's what I'm trying to do with T.Y.M.L.I.S, teaching young man's life is special, you know what I'm saying. You know, this year my legend is solidified, man. This came from my brody, man. It's the Don, man. Salute, you know what I'm saying, to my bro, man. Been down crazy years, you know what I'm saying. You know, he gave me that little piece, man. You know what I mean. That was his contribution to what I had going on, and I appreciate it. It's the reason why I'm even speaking on it. You know what I mean.
Facts, big facts,
And
facts.
the reason I say that because I waited so long to just even be in this position, and it's a small accomplishment to a bigger picture, but it mean a lot to me. You know what I mean? It mean a lot to me because there's a million great artists out here. They working. I hear them. I see them. Salute to all of y'all. All of y'all. Every last one of y'all. Every last one of y'all that's putting out music, that's spending time in the studio, crazy hours, really putting that work in, taking time, shooting them visuals, lining your bros up, making sure everything going the way it's supposed to, bro. It ain't going unnoticed. I see you, and I salute you. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is, man. You know what I mean? But you know, man, my bro, man, we got, man. Hey, look, my man. Okay, my man X, he got the battle coming up. Me and X working on our project that's coming. I got that single.
To the show at the end of the month, you guys.
Yeah. Shout out to my bro, man. A legend, definitely inspired me in my build. That's been my bro for a long time. I mean, he definitely a part of my story, a part of my journey. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to what he doing. He got a battle coming up, but we got a project we working on too.
So you gotta tell the people on what platform they can catch this stuff. That's gonna be on
all platforms. You know, they're telling y'all my life of songs is out now. Me and Low C, that Clock Boy Low C, we got Come Show Me, the new single. That's out right now, streaming right now.
Get him on the show next.
Nah, man, y'all go lock in, tap into that. Nah, man, we got that visual hitting. Check that out. You know what I'm saying? That's coming soon. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if he released it yet. It's been released on the Bag It Up. So I don't know if he released it yet. But if it ain't out, it's coming real soon.
Okay, well tell the
you know
people where they can find your platforms. Where's your music?
All of them. All the major platforms.
What is all
Spotify, Tidal, iTunes, Google, whatever you listen, Apple Music, YouTube, everything, man. It's on everything. It's on joints. I don't even know. Like Deezer, a lot of wild joints. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. Check out the Navin Essentials, man. Check out the Navin Essentials, all natural products. You know what I'm saying? Check out that. You know what I mean? At that. That's the IG, Navin Essentials. Get your custom glasses and all that. You know what I mean? That's crazy, man. It's a lot of stuff going on. I think it's time to wrap up. You know what I mean?
It's almost that time.
It's about that time to wrap up.
All right.
You know, and hit me up, man. Be on the lookout for them projects, man.
Tell them where they can hit you up at, Lono.
On Facebook, TMG Lono, IG TMG Lono. You can email me T.Y.M.L.I.S 0601 You know what I mean? Or BergLife, BRGLIFE 77 @gmail.com. You know what I'm saying? You can hit me up.
Tell those niggas touch on you. Check out on you. Reach out.
Just tap in, man. YouTube me at Lono, man. Check out my YouTube page. Subscribe to that. DALONO. That's Lono. You know what I'm saying? Check me out up there. Check the visuals out. Catch a body. Cry no more. Born Day. Check out that Born Day, man. You know what I mean? Check out that joint with me and Lingo. That No Pressure. Me and Keith Fresh, you know what I mean? Shout out to Keith Fresh, man, the whole team on the 3 row. You know what I mean? All the bros, you know what I mean? See what y'all doing, y'all praying.
That's all for my please.
Okay. She wanna hear that.
As I leave, I thank you guys for tuning in this evening for my guest, TMG Lono. He done came through and show out, baby. From Peach City, where the stuff get gritty. But it's I said it, and we gonna change it. One step at a time, one person at a time, one guy at a time. For real. T-Speed. How I
was going hand in hand on these niggas with the grams on these niggas. Let them motherfuckers hate. Tell them haters eat a dick. But if I'm my own way, I don't owe you niggas shit. Yo, come through the city with the top off. Bad bitch and she bout to give me top dog. Top dog, till the bitch get locked, yo. Top dog, all these other niggas knockoffs. Whoa, wanna see me in the block, dog? Either that or in the back of one of the block doors. I'm a boss, I can get a nigga shot, dog. One call and your body getting dropped, dog. Make them talk the call like Peter when it pop off. Ay, I be yelling on the chicken like hot sauce. Niggas broken, they acting like it's my fault. All the niggas want knows what you got for 'em. What you want, nigga, you better go and grind for. All that crime shit, man, I ain't got time for. I'm a ball on these niggas with a high score. I ain't playing with these niggas, got a plan for these niggas. Fuck around and throw some bands on these niggas. Tell them killers that they land on these niggas. Ain't no chance for these niggas. When they ain't shake their hands to these niggas. Make me wrong, put my hands on these niggas. And I mean anything I'm saying to these niggas. Fucking with the devil, come and dance with me, nigga. Diamonds in the bezel, watch you dance with me, nigga. All these
Oh, you ain't played it yet? I ain't played it yet. Come on, put the pressure on.
Niggas don't know the shit niggas be going through.
No bullshit, man.
Yeah.
Your plan, man. Shit real for niggas like us, nigga.
Bullshit. Hey, look, all I know is selling dope. If I go broke, I kick a dope. Why they put that pressure on me? Hey, look, my people say they through on who they are depending on. Why they put that pressure on me?
Right now,
Yeah.
wish that I could kick it with my bro right now. Too many people need me that I won't let down. Know my city, Kimmy gotta hold that down. Look, why they put that pressure on me? Just do this on my plate. I ain't never asked for this. All I know is make a play. Gotta quarterback this shit. Try and track this UPS package. I need this pack to hit. Pandemic crisis hot. Everybody taxing shit. Niggas still owe me pay. Hollering that I got you shit. I can tell your love fake. I don't want your dapper shit. Nobody never handed me nothing. I had to trap for this. Niggas ain't never been fucking with me on this rapping shit. They can't and they know it. That's why they mad as fuck. I'm never breaking the fold. save it and hold it, it'll just keep adding up. Yeah, I'm busy, they feel neglected. My nephew be going through it. His daddy ain't here to help it. Even though I'm with them shooters, I keep it to feel protected. Niggas be trying to catch me, why they wishing death upon me?
Hey look, all I know is selling dope. If I go broke, I kick a dope. Why they put that pressure on me? Hey look, my people say make sure on who they all depending on. Why they put that pressure on me?
Right now, wish that I could kick it with my bro right now. Too many people need me that I won't let down. Know my city keep me, gotta hold that down. Look,
Why they put that pressure on me? It's so much weight on my back. My shorty told me to chill. Baby, I can't just relax. With all this stress on my brain, it's so much pain in my scalp. I was 16 on the strip. I had cocaine in my head. Man, I had D in my sock. Yeah, I saw D on my block. I've been a fan of hip hop. Wanted to be with the locks. Wanted to open up doors. I needed keys to the locks. I had an ounce in the hoopty. Wanted a key in the drop. But everything ain't for everybody. I look out for everybody. I stop paper spending shit and don't even care about it. Cause paper come paper go. When it died, I was 8 years old. My mama ain't have it all, and I was the baby bro. Had to stand up, man up. Attitude like and what get you in your man touch. Go hard to my bands up, always holding my fam down, and I never stand down. Was a boy, I'm a man now. Yeah, I'm in command now, nigga. Yeah. Hey look, all I know is selling dope. If I go broke, I kick a dope. Why they put that pressure on me? Hey look, my people say make sure on who they all depending on. Why they put that pressure on me?
right now, wish that I could kick it with my bro right now. Too many people need me that I won't let down. Know my city keep me, gotta hold that down. Look, why they put that pressure on me?
The podcast. So real. We puff gas. You cut me off.
Thank y'all for tuning in. Powered by Virginia Radio T.Y.M.L.I.S.